What's up, gamers? We're the Skyblock Scrubs, and today we are filming a video about a new Ironman profile that we created with the boys. So, it is subject to change, but currently we have me, Gunnermutt, Sprinkled, Folded, Troy White, and Daddy Gunnermutt, aka Exerts. So, it's a pretty baller Ironman, and we thought we'd show you around as well as give you some tips if you're just starting your own Ironman. And even if you have already started an Ironman and you're pretty quick, maybe you'll still learn something, because we know a lot about the game even from outside of our Ironman profile. So stick around if you want to be informed. So let's get those brain cows milking, and hope you guys enjoy the Among Us with great balls of titanium while we're standing on a pile of crap. So yeah.
First of all, we have Amugus with Poop and Jerry Sims items. He left. He's a rat. His highest freaking collection was like 62 cobble, and then he said he was bored. Second of all, we have the gamer 80s Among Us with the Poggers background, and then all of our farming crap, and Troy with his 19.6 million hoe counter. That thing's pretty baller. And then we have our minions. They're pretty baller, mostly fishing minions because Yeti Pet and Blue Whale. Cobblegen up there. Back there, there's a island. That's where we get the bat tallies from. We have extras, but Hypixel Scamps out of 2 of them because they're rats. And then we have 2 layers of pumpkin and 3 layers of cane. There's teleport pads over there. We need better lighting though, it's kind of haze. And then, the moment you've all been waiting for, the wall of achievement and shame. Achievement for people who are actually good, and then shame for mainly Sprinkled. 18 days in, nothing worth putting on this wall. And then frickin' Folded with only a legendary zombie knight chestplate and his balls, yay! But yeah, some people suck, as you can see. Exert also sucks. There's a lot of suck on this wall, and apparently Jack's achievement is bad. I don't know who wrote that. I think he did.
Wasn't me. Whoever wrote this frickin' sucks at spelling. What is this? Leg squeed. No achievements, missing an E and the I and the E are switched. They suck. Alright boys, so now for some basic tips if you're thinking about starting an Ironman, or even if you already have. So if you haven't started one yet, I mean, anytime's a good time to start it, you know? If you are into something, then you should start it like when you're into it before you get bored of it. But if you are like waiting for a strategic time to start it, while Jerry is mayor, that can be pretty good. Because he has all these different mayor perks that can be very useful for early game. And attend all events, at least early game, because opening those presents from Season of Jerry, you can get snow minions. We've already got one. We don't have it down yet because we don't have super compactors readily available. We do have the Cobblegen, but it's quite the grind, so we're just kind of giving it some time, and there's other things like collections that we need more than money right now. And speaking of money, if you want to get money on Ironman, farming is your friend. If you don't like farming, then you're not going to like an Ironman, and you probably shouldn't play it. But farming is very key in Ironman because you sell everything to NPC anyways, so you don't really need Bazaar or Auction House. And one other thing, there's a lot more tips than just this, but these are just some basic ones, is you should start enchanting really early because you have you get mana from a higher enchanting level, and mana is super helpful early game because it's hard to get without a high alch level. And fishing is actually kind of useful in Ironman, unlike in real Skyblock, because in real Skyblock you just buy everything with coins and it's a joke, but in Ironman you can't just buy everything with coins using the AH because you don't have access to the AH or Bazaar, so you gotta fish up your own Yeti, fish up your own different pets, and there's a lot of things from fishing that you can get that are very helpful, like enchanting books and experience bottles, so it's good to go fishing.
Alright boys, and if you're thinking about starting Ironman, but you're like, oh, it's such a grind, I'm gonna have to re-drop a neck run handle again. Well, you know, Ironman luck is no joke. So far, we've already dropped. This thing's like maybe just under 3 weeks old. We've dropped like 4 or 5 XP share cores. I think Troy, or I guess he renamed himself to Noah for some reason, but I think In his first 60k pumpkins, he got 6 pumpkin RNGesus drops with the pumpkin capitator, is what I like to call it. And then we've also dropped 2 common guardians, an uncommon squid, an epic megalodon, a legendary squid, and a legendary guardian. So fishing luck is kind of cracked on this profile. Just in general. Oh, and of course 8771 dropped a legendary Zaminet chestplate. It was floor 2. We don't talk about that though. That's his only accomplishment, so we gotta show it off. But Ironman luck is actually real. It's kind of cracked. So drop rates are buffed. And if you don't like grinding, then just don't play Skyblock at all. But Ironman, it's a fun grind.
So overall, if you're kind of on the fence of whether you want to play an Ironman or not, I mean, if you are like maybe maxed out or close to maxed out, or you just got the Terminator and you're like Gunner Mutt and you grind your butt off for Hyperion and Terminator, and then you get them, you use them for like a day, and then you're like, wait, I don't actually need this. So then you just stop playing. That would be a time to do an Ironman, you know? Maybe you really like the game, you still want to play more Skyblock, but you're like, there's nothing to do. Well, starting an Ironman is fun. Like, you don't have to commit. I mean, you have to commit enough to where your co-op members don't give you the boot unless you start a solo one. But let's be honest, co-op's more fun than solo. Anyways, like, yeah, like, you can always, when an update comes out, you can always just switch back to your main. So a lot of times people won't want to start an Ironman because they're like, well, I still want to play on my main when an update comes out, and I don't want to make this my new main or waste more hours of my life. And it's like, I mean, you don't have to play it at all if you don't want to, you know? So it's just for fun. And yeah, just remember to have fun. And like the second you start saying, oh, I have to do Skyblock, that's when you should stop. It's I get to do Skyblock, not I have to. So yeah, little piece of advice. That applies to anything in life that's like not required, like a game or something. That's how you know you're addicted, is when you say you have to instead of you get to.
Filming's over. I have to go get fishing 24. See ya. And by the way, put down cocoa bean minions early for replenish, because replenish is so aids to get on Ironman. We have 2 enchanted cookies and like 2.5 enchanted cookies with 3 of these bad boys down. But that's getting the collection's easy. It's 50k collection, but 50k collection with 2.5 cookies. You need 16 for replenish. Building cocoa bean farm is kind of obnoxious without replenish, so put these down early because replenish is good. Life sucks without it. And cocoa bean minions are slow and they fill up instantly, and it would be nice if we had super compactors, but someone won't grind the gen because he's lazy sprinkled, and someone else is useless sprinkled. So yeah, I'm not trying to call anyone out, but sprinkled sucks.
Alright boys, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoy the video as well as the 80s version of Among Us with the disco background. So yeah, we really put the time and effort into this. We made this just for you. I don't know who made this, but it was definitely me. And yeah, we stream every Friday and Saturday at 9:30 p.m. Mountain Time. And we haven't streamed in like 2 weeks at the time of recording this because I was gone in Timmy's land, but now I'm back, so we're chilling. And we're gonna stream again. So yeah, join for that if you're cool. If not, you're sus.
By the way, when I was foraging for Repelling Candle, I dropped one of these Spirit Scepters, so that's pretty nice. Yeah, I haven't enchanted it yet, but it's kind of cracked.
Yeah, bro, and I dropped some shotgun ammo. Or rabbit turds, whatever you want to call it.
Imagine loading a shotgun with rabbit turds, bro. That would be so bad.
Bro, you'd shoot it in someone's face and they would just die of like disease, bro. They would get like
so
rabies
nasty.
instantly.
But getting crap shot at you at that high of like velocity, bro, holy frick, you would get crapped on. Haha.